All right, so today I want to thank you all for coming out and welcome all of you here for our unveiling of our sign in a minute. But before that, we have a very special singer with us. She's right behind me. Lucia Tamboni, who is going to sing the Italian national anthem, and then she's going to sing God Bless America. So please give her your attention and a warm Montclair welcome. He did that on purpose because my last name is Herlock. I was just honored, had the privilege through Commissioner Gill to be honored by the Essex County Commissioners for Italian Heritage Month. And I said to everyone that I know Herlock, they thought there was a mistake in the program. That's not an Italian name. And I can't say that the I got dropped at Ellis Island or those other stories that we always hear about, but I can tell you this. I stand before you today, the proud son of Anne Louise Della Poli, my mother. So, thank you. I'm 50% on the good side, as they say, which is I'm more Italian than I am anything else. And every Sunday I still put a pot of gravy on, make my meatballs, and get my braciole out. So do my kids. I just want to thank you all again for coming out today. This is a privilege and an honor to be a part of this, to have this actually come true, and we're going to put the sign up in a bit. Before I do that, though, just a couple of words real quick. I'm proud to have been part of the Sister City Exchange with my good friend, former Mayor Jackson, Linda Wanted, Rich McMahon, former Deputy Chief Tracy Frisano, and myself went over in June of 2017. We hosted the delegation shortly after in October here in Montclair. My son and I, who just had graduated high school 2 years ago, I asked him, what do you want for your graduation present? He told me, I want to go to Italy. So we went for a trip to Italy for 2.5 weeks, and we met the delegation in Naples. We had a wonderful dinner. There's some pictures in there. We were right by the ocean. It was beautiful, and it was nice to keep the exchange going. We worked very hard with Montclair State University before COVID to get the kids exchanged. Unfortunately, COVID hit, we weren't able to do it, but that's the first priority once this ends and we get back to somewhat normal times. I want to acknowledge a bunch of people that are here today. Some of them would like to speak. We've got Township Manager Timothy Stafford. We've got former Chief of Police, Mr. Russo is here. We have Councilman, also Mr. Russo. They tell me there's no relationship. Bob Russo. 4th Ward Councilman David Cummings is here as well. This is actually in his ward. Our former clerk, Linda Wanted, is here. Always good to see her. And again, this has been an incredible program. And I'm actually honored too, as is my friend back there, former Mayor Jackson. We are honorary members of the San Vito Society. And we have had many a good event here. And between the trip that we took in 2017 and the dinners that we've had in here, my suits are still a little too tight, but we really enjoyed the time that we had together and the bonds that we've made, and we look forward to continuing that in the future. We know that there's a rich history of Italian culture, the Italian families that came over and settled here in Montclair. Thank you all again. I'm going to have a couple people speak real quick. Okay. You're pointing at me. No. He always points at me. That's the point. I don't want to say anything, David, but we actually paid for those trips ourselves out of our own pocket, so you can afford to go if you want. Our next, I would be remiss if I did not bring up a very special lady who is out here in the audience, and I'm trying to find her as I keep talking. She's hiding behind the telephone pole. Mary Elena Marzullo, would you please come up and say a few words? Your brother told me to do this, so don't get mad at me.